Come see the brand new Deathwatch Start Collecting box for these Venerable Warriors. Spiky bits. Alright, welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. Rob Baer with you again today, taking a look at the brand new Deathwatch Start Collecting box set. Now, this is the second bundle we've seen for the Deathwatch Space Marines, aka the Emperor's All-Stars, in, I guess, the last month, because they got a Battle Force last month, and now they got this. So they have two of the three brand new kind of bundle deals already under their wings, so to speak. So you got this box set here that's $85 retail. Now, you easily, I think there's like $150 retail in here, because the Dreadnought's $46. Each of these squads is $35 each, and then Artemis, question mark? I mean, at least 25. So you figure 46 plus 35 plus 35, that's like what, 115? So Artemis 25, 30, 35, maybe not 35, maybe 25. So then you're looking at what, $140 worth of retail in here, all for the low price of $85. I don't think it's a bad deal, because right here, that right in and of itself is $70 retail and a little bit more, and you basically get these two models right here, which I don't think is a bad value. Plus, he's not available technically separately yet. He is only available in the Deathwatch, what was it, the Overkill box? The one with the Gene Stealer? Oh no, this is the guy from the Death Mask. Yeah, he's super hard to get, actually. So that was the only way to get him, and I think those boxes are actually out of print now from Games Workshop. So win on all regards right there. So there you can see kind of a little bit more about the Deathwatch kill team. They're pretty neat. I mean, you can basically make them a myriad of different ways, from close combat weapons to the shotties to the storm shield and power maul if you really want to. Of course, there's a frag cannon on each sprue, and the Infernus heavy bolter, which has a mode to fire heavy flamer as well, which is pretty neat. And then, of course, I think there's 16 different chapters worth of pads you can get in here. So I mean, if you're looking for something that's, you know, like I'm tired, I'm bored of the same old Space Marines, well, the Emperor's All-Stars might just be the thing for you. And they do come with a new gold formation. We're going to talk about that in a second once we kind of break down these sprues here. Now, of course, we put these sprues through the ringer, through the review when they came out originally. Of course, you've got a Venerable Dreadnought, which we've seen many times over. I think they came out with this bad boy, what, back in 2011? What's the sprue say? What's the copyright? 2009. So he's been out relatively a decent amount of time here. Of course, got all sorts of different options and all of the extra plating and things to put on the front of him to make him look like the Billy Badass Dreadnought he really is. And it comes with the Deathwatch upgrade sprue, so you can get those little symbols to put on there and have a ton of extra shoulder pads and things for maybe some normal Marines that you have out there. And then, of course, two of the Deathwatch veteran box sets that normally retail for $35, of course, which have a myriad, again, of chapter pads, and of course the normal pads here, all of your torsos and different things. Remember, these guys are wearing that Mark 8 errant armor, which is the Billy Badass armor, you know, the stuff you can't just find that at a normal Space Marine store. Oh no, you gotta be the super all-star Marine to get that one. And the big great hammer, thunder hammer things, super cape, because not all heroes wear capes, and some combi options. This is a great sprue. It's, I mean, just for conversions and different things, or if you want to play something different for Marines, well, this is where it's at. And then, like I said, out of the Death Mask, you've got Brother Captain Artemis right here, which was basically the 20 or the 28mm version of the 54mm version that came out in Inquisitor, which was kind of like their RPG tabletop kind of thing way back in the early 2000s. So now he is, we have two ways to get him. So maybe he comes down in price on the secondary market, maybe not. Maybe he'll just go straight to Clan Pack here soon. And of course, you get all of the instruction manuals and things that you need to put this all together. He was out of Death Mask. I was right, I know stuff. Oh boy. And last but not least, a brand new formation for these guys, Indominus Kill Team. I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool. Formation is one watch captain. Obviously, doesn't have to be watch captain stern. One unit of veterans, which could be 5 or 10 veterans. So you can make that, you know, oh, well, it specifies right here. It has to be the full complement. And one Venerable Dreadnought. So it's basically the contents of the box. Special rules are The watch captain and veterans form a single unit and must be deployed as such. It cannot be split up during the battle. And you get the Indominus Doctrine, which lets you reroll any failed wound rolls and armor pen rolls for models in this formation that are either controlling an objective or targeting an enemy that is controlling an objective. So kind of cool if you're doing the traditional, like, hey, we're playing for objectives like Maelstrom or whatever. This might be the thing for you right here. Remember, technically, if you can keep the... Well, no, you couldn't, because the Venerable Dreadnought kills the kill team rolls right there. You could not field him in a traditional game of kill team itself. This would be a formation only for Warhammer 40k. So that's out the window, but more options equals cooler play, equals more theme, and super fun games of 40k. And who doesn't want to play with the Emperor's All-Stars? You know what I mean? Like, you can basically make many chapters within each squad and put your own personal flair on them and paint them up with the different shoulder pads and things. I always dreamed of making a Deathwatch kill team, but I was like, man, it'd be too hard to do it. It's so much work, you know, convert all that. And now 2017, we got the kits. I guess it's time for me to make a Deathwatch army. So that's it for this one. Omissions, clarifications, questions, comments, critiques, please leave it in the question block below and we will try to get to them all.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.